Hello, second grade Smarties, and welcome to iReady Math Lesson 21, video number 2. Today, we are in our instruction book on pages 194 and 195. So yesterday, we talked about solving word problems relating to measuring lengths. So we are still going to be solving problems about lengths, which means we're going to have some word problems. So let's go ahead and get started. So it says, read the problem, then you will explore ways to model it. Michaela has a string of beads that is 56 centimeters long. She cuts off 8 centimeters to make it the right length for a necklace. How long is the string of beads now? So let's go back and read that word problem. Circle important numbers and underline important words. Michaela has a string of beads that is 56 centimeters long. She cuts off 8 centimeters to make it the length for a necklace. How long is the string of beads now? I'm also going to underline the word centimeters because that tells us what unit of measurement we are going to be using. So it says the first way that we can solve this problem is to draw a picture. So it told us that at the beginning, the string of beads is 56 centimeters. So in the picture, they drew a 56 centimeter string of beads. It says Michaela cuts off 8. So look at what they did with the picture. They had 56 and they took away the 8 centimeters. It says that we could also use a bar model. So we could start with the total length. So our whole was 56, and the part that is cut off was 8 centimeters. If we are cutting off, that means we are taking away. Start thinking, what kind of equation are we going to be making? It also says that we could use a number line. So we could start at 56 and subtract 8. So we could start by subtracting 6 to get to 50 and take away 2 more ones to take away a total of 8. So let's look at page 195 to see how we can use these models to solve our problem. Number 2 says, look at the models on the previous page. Write a subtraction equation you can use to solve the problem. All right, so when we subtract, what do we start with? We start with our whole number. In our model it, what is our whole number for each model? 56. Michaela starts with a 56 centimeter long string of beads. How many centimeters did she cut off? She cut off 8, so we are taking away 8. All right, and we are going to leave a question mark because it didn't ask us to solve it. It just asked us to write an equation. Ooh, number 3, it says write an addition equation you can use to solve the problem. So Smarties, think about your fact families. If you know the whole and a part, you can use your whole and your part to make an addition equation. So when we add, we have 2 parts that make a whole. In our parts and whole that we know, what is the part that we know we are taking away? We know that 8 is a part. Do we know our other part? No. So we are trying to find what is left, but what is the whole? 56. So because we understand fact families, we know our whole and our 2 parts, we can make addition or subtraction equations to help us solve this problem. Number 4 says, explain how the jumps on the number line show that Michaela cuts off 8 centimeters. Let me read that again. It says, explain how the jumps on the number line show that Michaela cuts off 8 centimeters. Let's look back at the last model with the number line. How do the jumps show us that Michaela cuts off 8 centimeters? Look at this number line. How does it show us that she cut off 8? What did she start with first? What did Michaela start with? So I'm going to write Michaela's name. And remember, if we need help spelling it, we can look back at our sentence or our problem. What did Michaela start by doing? She started at 56. She took away 6 to get to 50. And then she took 2 more ones. 6 and 2 ones makes how many jumps? 8. So Michaela started with taking away 6 and then took away 2 more. Why did she have to take away 2 more? Because she took away 8 centimeters total. So we needed to make sure that our jumps show a total of 8 centimeters taken away. So let's look at our number line. How long is the string of beads now? We started with 56 centimeters. We took away 8 centimeters. How many centimeters long is it? 48 centimeters. Don't forget to label, Smarties. So for centimeters, we abbreviate. Abbreviate means to shorten. 48 centimeters. Fabulous job. Let's look at number 6. It says, how much shorter is a string of beads that is 34 centimeters long than a string that is 56 centimeters long? Explain how you found your answer. Ooh, how much shorter is a string of beads that is 34 centimeters long than, ooh, there's that comparing word, 56 centimeters. All right, so it wants to know how much shorter a 34 centimeter string is than a 56 centimeter string of beads. So if we are trying to figure out how much shorter it is than the 56, what kind of equation could we make? If we are comparing, what is the fastest way that we could solve that problem? Would it be adding or subtracting? We would subtract, right? So what is our whole in this equation? What is our big number in our word problem? 56. So 56, I'm going to draw this. So 56 is how many tens? 5's 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And how many ones? 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is the part that we are taking away? We're taking away 34. So let's start with taking our ones away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our tens, how many tens are we taking away? 3, 10, 20, 30. So how much shorter is the string of beads? We have 22 centimeters shorter. How did we solve that problem, Smarties? We subtracted. So explain how you found your answer. I subtracted to find the, ooh, what is that word called? The part that is left? The difference. I subtracted to find the difference. All right, Smarties, and let's look at number 7. Jess threw a ball 59 feet. Owen threw a ball 15 feet less than Jesse. How far did Owen throw the ball? Let's read that again. Circle important numbers. Jesse threw a ball 59 feet. Owen threw a ball 15 feet less than Jesse. How far did Owen throw the ball? I want you to think of an equation that you could write to solve this problem. Think about it. Owen threw less than Jesse. What kind of equation could you use to solve this? Go ahead and write your equation, pause the video, and then let's check if we have the same equation. All right, so we know that our hole is Jesse's length, right? He threw 59 feet. 59 is the hole. That is what we are comparing. Owen threw 15 feet less than Jesse. So we are trying to find how much less than. Remember that word than tells us that we are comparing, so we can make a subtraction equation. So I am going to take away 15 feet to find the difference in the length that was thrown. So 9 ones minus 5 ones. 9 minus 5 is 4 ones. And 50 minus 10 is 40. So how far did Owen throw the ball? 44. Ooh, what's the unit? Feet. Owen threw 44 feet. All right, give me a thumbs up, Smarties. Did we get the same answer? Did you subtract or did you make an addition equation? We could use both to solve that problem. But remember, when we are comparing, trying to find a difference, the easiest and the fastest way to solve that problem is with subtracting. All right, Smarties, that is it for today's lesson. Remember, keep that growth mindset. Good learners do hard things, and remember to read your word problems more than one time to be precise. Happy learning, Smarties.